Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Sherrill Stillman, and welcome back to video number 5 of our basic iTeraCare educational series, I would say. It's the best way to describe it. And it's great to be with you again. I'm here with John Scevola, who is known throughout the world as the quantum guy. He's quite a guy. He's got a lot of quantum going for him, so it's great having John back. This has been a really fun series, hasn't it, John? We've had a lot of fun. We've been sharing some really profound information and strategies, how to really utilize your wand, appreciate this technology, and see all the applications that you have with the wand and how it can support healing and rejuvenation of the body. So it's great to be doing this again, John. It's good that we're here. We're going to be talking some more about the 5 basic concepts, the 5 basic understandings of the technologies in your wand. So it's kind of a recap of what we've been talking about, but we're going to do it in a really condensed way. So you really understand the various unique technologies that are embedded in this wand, which makes it such a powerful healing tool. So, John, let's just jump right in and explore these 5 basic technologies and principles and benefits of using the wand.
Right. So first of all, the first basic benefit of the iTeraCare that empowers the body to self-heal. Okay, again, this is not a device that cures anything, doesn't heal anything, but it has remarkable abilities to empower the body to self-heal. And that's what we're going to talk about, 5 things that this does that empowers the body to self-heal. And the first one is that when the iTeraCare produces terahertz waves, and it's not the scope of tonight's call to talk about what those are. We have other videos in the series that have talked about what the terahertz waves are and so forth, and that they've been around, discovered by NASA about 40 years ago and so forth, passing through the body 8 to 12 inches without harming it. But when those terahertz waves pass through the human body or an animal body, they are the universe's master frequencies that all of your cells resonate with and start doing something called entrainment, where they start aligning to those master frequencies. And these are not your right frequencies or solfeggio frequencies that are in the hertz range. These are in the trillions of vibrations, and all your cells start vibrating. That vibration, that resonance within your body, all through your body, just by doing something we call wanding or blowing yourself with this device or wanding yourself, creates an internal thermic effect, almost an internal sauna effect, raising your body's temperature. So that vibrations raises a thermic effect that is very, very healthy, very, very self-healing. And there are many things that are in our bodies that can't stand that temperature and that light, and they get eliminated. So that's the first benefit, is the resonance of these master frequencies resonating with our cells' frequencies, creating millions of vibrations that create a thermic effect. This is also why so many of the basic protocols for using the iTeraCare talk about staying warm while you're using the device, and particularly staying warm, if at all possible, for a couple hours afterwards, not taking showers or getting under air conditioners and so forth, because you want to prolong that thermic effect, that healing, holistic thermic effect, as long as possible. Even taking a shower, even a hot shower, will cool down the body a little bit and reduce the effects that you've caused by just wanding yourself. Okay, so that's the first thing, is this internal resonance and thermic effect.
Can I just jump in here and just reiterate a couple of the key things that you were saying? I think the most important thing for people to understand is that what we're doing using this frequency, we're actually raising the life force and vitality of the body. And I've seen so many people ask questions, will it heal this? Will it heal that? And because this isn't a healing device that makes any claims, it's not necessary to say it's good for your, for your diabetes. You don't need to talk in that language. We're learning how to talk in the language of frequency. And when the body is out of balance, wherever that manifests, if there's chaos in your field, the cells are not getting the right information to be able to do their job. So this technology is allowing the body to receive the information from these frequencies to reestablish proper homeostasis of the body. That's why anything can be healed. We don't want to break it down into a condition because it's just a manifestation of a chaotic energy field going on in the body. So I think that's, it's a different way to look at illness, and which is why this is so profound and why anything can benefit, as we see with all the testimonials, because you're raising the frequency and allowing the cells to get the right information to do their healing with these frequencies. And the other thing that I see people ask questions about, talking about the heat, is why it's important to drink water that's room temperature or warm. So I can just tell you from a traditional Chinese medicine point of view, they strongly advise against doing cold drinks, or just we'll stick with cold drinks, but even sometimes cold foods. Why? Because in traditional Chinese medicine, they believe that when you take something cold into the body, cold ice cold water or anything that's really cold beyond room temperature, it's going to be a shock to the system. It's going to shut down the digestive system, which needs to have things warm. In traditional Chinese medicine, the stomach needs 100 degrees to begin to release the life force. So when you do cold drinks, particularly if you add ice to it, you are literally paralyzing your digestive system from optimal functioning. So it's going to impair your ability to get the greatest amount of healing from this technology. So that's why it's recommended to always drink your structured water. Personally, I only drink water that's room temperature or warm because I study traditional Chinese medicine and I understand that model. So it just clears up for people why the cold will actually reduce the energy in the body, which will then have to bring it up to 100 degrees. It will impair digestion, which of course impacts your ability to have a strong immune system and ability to digest and absorb. So, at least when you're drinking that structured water, drink it either room temperature or have it in your teas or your soups or whatever, but try to avoid really cold drinks.
Right, great points. So we're talking about the value of temperatures and the effect that this has on enhancing the natural healing digestion processes, so forth in your body. Secondly, the iTeraCare terahertz waves have an amazing ability to stimulate energy centers, unblock and stimulate energy centers. So in segueing off what you're talking about in traditional Chinese medicine, we learned that there are energy centers and meridians, centers in the body, often called chakras, and there are meridians all through the body, energy channels. And the terahertz waves naturally help to unblock and energize those areas. And we have protocols that can target certain areas and whatever, but just in general, winding yourself will enhance that. And so here again, look up acupuncture, acupressure charts. There are amazing acupuncture points all through your hands, all through your feet, on the bottoms of your feet, all through your ears, even all your teeth. We talked about that in another call. All your teeth have corresponding connections to different organs in your body. And since that last call, I posted a chart of that on Facebook, and people were loving that idea, but they didn't know what to do with it. And I said, well, two things. One is realize that if you have tooth issues, it could very well be that's a symptom of some corresponding organ problem or issue in your body. Secondly, I said, what that's showing you is you should be regularly wanding your mouth, okay? Because when you're doing this, you're not just helping your skin, you're not just maybe helping dental issues, you may be also helping organs that can be tied in with other dental situations there. So this device is not one dimensional, it's 3, 4, 5 dimensional and the types of things it does. Thirdly, if that was not enough, it will stimulate stem cells and activate them in deep into your bones, because it penetrates deep into your spine, deep into your bones, your bone marrow. And go research, and again, we've talked about this in some of the other calls, the amazing properties and benefits of stimulating stem cells. Not that easy to do until now, but you can do that with this device. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I could see where it would be fantastic to do my spine, but how do you do my spine? You know, and there are ways of laying on a bed and a pillow. Now, you can buy an inexpensive device from Amazon for $20, a hair dryer holder, and take the base off of it off. All right, and now you can do your back, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do this every day because my wife, she's too busy. She won't do my back. So I tried to pay her. She won't do it. So I had to go buy one of these things and do my own back. All right. Feels fantastic. But very important to activate and get these stem cells going, because they go around your body and they're looking for how they can help. And fourthly, if that wasn't enough, okay, you were talking about the vitalization and charging your cells and so forth. And I was just thinking about the other day of an analogy that, you know, most of us know what solar panels are, right? You have a solar panel, it takes the sun in and holds a charge and transfers that, you know, power. Well, most of us don't realize that all of our cells are like little solar panels, right? And they can absorb terahertz from the sunlight, but the only place you really get the strongest terahertz is from 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning on the equator, standing on a beach, right? And I don't know about you, but I can't afford to go down there and stand on the beach at 7 o'clock in the morning and just get those terahertz waves from the sunlight. But now we have a delightful device here that has captured that, and in the safety and privacy of your own home, you can shine that terahertz through your body, and all your cells are like these little solar panels. They're absorbing that and holding that charge and rejuvenating, and go research all the things that reduce the charge and voltages of our cells through toxins and EMF and negativity and so forth, and stress. Okay, now you have this ability to go recharge your batteries, and every cell in your body is like a little mini battery, okay, or a little solar panel tied to a battery. Okay, so that there is a fantastic combination, but the device has built in something called quantum scalar functionality. When you turn that switch on, you're turning on the terahertz, but you're also turning on the quantum scalar functionality. And there's two basic benefits to that. The quantum scalar field is created around you immediately as soon as you flip the switch on here. And the terahertz is working from outwardly, inwardly. Okay, so you're shining that light through your body, and it's affecting your cells, it's affecting your bone marrow, your stem cells, affecting your organs, everything. Okay, but the quantum scalar works the opposite. It goes all the way down deep into your DNA, deep into your mental, emotional bodies, and because everything is energy, every single feeling you have, every single thought, everything in your, all of that has frequencies. Everything that exists is all energy and has frequencies. And the quantum scalar is the language in our consciousness. That is how we communicate. there's a quantum field that has been called the source field, the 0 point energy field, the force in Star Wars, the energy that connects everything in the universe. And more people are realizing that we're all connected in that quantum field. That's how we communicate. I refer to it as the internet, not that, as Joe Dispenza says, this big database in the universe, right? And we can pull information from. Well, it's the mother of all databases. This is the internet, not the internet. The internet that we know that's so wonderful and how we communicate and we're all connected here is like less than a tiny sand fraction here compared to the internet, because it's through the whole universe, okay? And we, as individuals, human beings, actually have the ability, and all of us connect to that internet and can communicate, and that's called quantum connections, quantum entanglement. But we all have that. We do that sometimes. If I said to you, "Hey, I'm sending you love," I'm sending you good feelings, and you feel that. That's a quantum connection you made in that field. Some people talk about this is the psychic area. I have psychic ability. All of this is all the quantum field. We're all connected, and people don't realize it. That when you lift yourself up, you lift everyone else around you on the planet, and that you can communicate. And we feel that sometimes. We say, "Oh, this person put out bad vibes." That's a reality. People don't realize how far out your energy field flows, and we're doing videos now showing evidence that your energy field extends 4, 5, 6 feet out from your body, and there's a communication as you pass through those fields around day-to-day life. However, the quantum field you create, its natural state is to uplift and balance and optimize and it doesn't matter metal, water, it goes through anything, and it goes through all of you, and is uplifting and inspiring you. And that sounds pretty good. And then you get to the fifth piece, which is all of us have the ability, through what we call the intention of focus, to actually channel the quantum scalar energy. And so you literally can do that for yourself. So if you're wanding yourself and you're working on a frozen shoulder, you literally, with your intention, can be setting up a postulate, an affirmation, and you want to do it in the right way, where you see it as if it already exists, and you're grateful for that, and you're positive, and you feel that it already exists. Just a positive thought, just thinking, "Oh, my shoulder's getting better. My shoulder's getting better." That's actually not as positive as you think, because you're also saying that it's not healed yet. So you want to state, "My shoulder feels fantastic. My shoulder feels fantastic. Yes, thank you." And through this will enhance your intention. And the placebo effect has proven that our brains, our minds, our intention can affect ourselves physically and heal things. This device, the quantum scale functionality, enhances that ability. So you can do that for yourself, but you can also do this at distance if you're remotely. And so you could literally take a picture of some handsome guy like this, right? And wand that picture. All the picture does is it helps you to focus your intention on that individual and send them unconditional quantum scalar uplifting waves. It could be waves of love, whatever. You don't want to necessarily try to fix them, because you don't necessarily know what they need. But if you send them unconditional love, unconditional healing forces, or whatever, they know, their bodies know what they need, and they get that from that. And so we're going to be doing in a few weeks. I have to, unfortunately, I have to fly to Maui, Hawaii, for my son's wedding. It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it. But when I get back,
we'll miss you.
my wife, yeah, she's going along with me. But when I get back from Hawaii, first of next month, we're going to launch a whole new series, regular Zoom calls, just talking about the quantum, sharing people's experiences, doing quantum experiences stuff right there on that call. And I already have probably over 400 people right now that want to jump on that call. And we're going to do this regularly. So look for that. And I'm going to be getting Dr. Selman very involved in this. And we're going to do demonstrations live from Australia to the US and showing demonstrations that this stuff is amazingly real.
Yeah, well, that's exciting, John. And, you know, we're just entering a time when we truly are experiencing there is no time and space. Everything is in this present moment. And in this present moment, as we focus on it, we increase our frequencies, use these technologies. I mean, as you said so well, this quantum scalar energy is just a term that has a scientific term that basically is talking about the energy field that surrounds everything. You know, it's been known as chi, as prana, as mana, zero point energy. It is becoming acknowledged that we are all connected and our thoughts are able to go beyond time and space. And as I'm learning more about how to really get all the benefits from the wand, it's appreciating what you just said. That is, we wand because we're working in this other dimension of no time and space. When we wand ourselves, or if we're wanding someone else, you want to hold that highest thought, because that thought is actually getting empowered when you use the wand, right? So you don't want to just be watching some murder mystery on TV while you're wanding to get, I mean, you could, but if you want to get the best outcomes, take a moment that's totally dedicated with your focus. And as you said, see the outcome already achieved, have gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm already healed and whole as you're wanding. Because, and we're going to be demonstrating the reality of what happens when you hold those thoughts. So right now we're kind of introducing you and reminding you that have that clear intention of what you want as an outcome when you wand, because that wand and that scalar technology embedded in the wand is expanding and empowering your thoughts to really help create the outcomes you want. Right. So that's another amazing power that is in this technology. So you'll be doing the hula for us when you come back, John?
We'll see. It's funny.
Right. Well, send us some of that great aloha from Maui. Thank you. Yep, you can wand it right into the greater field of everyone.
I'll be doing this,
So that's it. Anything else you want to add?
No, if you don't have one of these wands, you need to get one and experience it for yourself. It's extraordinary. I have, my whole day pretty much is dedicated to this. My wife has to remind me to eat and even use the wand on myself. I'm so busy all day long talking to people from around the world how to do this. And she goes, have you used it on yourself? I said, no, I haven't had time. But you need to, because you may feel like you're healthy, but you don't know necessarily what's going on. And this is what a beautiful thing to have in your home as a proactively way to stay healthy, but also to just deal with stuff that comes up. You never know, you can stub your toe or get sunburn or a mosquito bite or so it's not just about anti-aging and libido and weight loss and fixing discomforts and whatever. It's really about wellness and vitality and maintaining that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the real goal is to be able to use technology like the wand to stay finely tuned, to be able to experience our life from the highest possible energies of wellness and well-being. Because when we do that, our thoughts change, our perceptions change, we open to a greater power. So that's really the goal, is helping to heal the body, but then continuing. And for those that don't have any major illnesses, great, use it to just keep expanding and empowering your field so you can access more of the great potential that you have.
Yeah, that's so true.
Well, I think that's been a great conversation today, John. Thanks so much for all these wonderful thoughts and inspiring people to really, open their minds to the possibilities of what this wand is offering us and to use it every day. Use it, share it with others, and you'll see amazing things happen, amazing healings, amazing transformation. So until next time, when we have some really interesting things to share with everyone that will
Okay, stay tuned.
definitely expand people's understanding of what this technology can do. So, stay tuned, everyone. If you think it's good now, we're going to share some things with you that will make it even better. So until next time, thank you for joining us. Thanks, John. It's always so great having you share your wisdom and expertise. Aloha to everyone.